this is Chris from KRC Creations. I am doing a DIY video and I'm not taking any credit for all this. I ran out of some stuff that I usually use and I have to make some more, so I figure I will just show you. I'm going to show you how to make brush cleaner for your makeup brushes, as well as some tinted moisturizer. Tinted moisturizer is very expensive, and there's an easy way to make it yourself. And I got this recipe from Sam Fine, which is one of my favorite, absolute top favorite makeup artists around. So what you're actually going to need we're going to start with the tinted moisturizer. What I use is, you can use any type of moisturizer. I use, of course, Skin Deep KRC Skin Daily Moisturizer. You're going to need some of that. You're also going to need your liquid foundation, any liquid foundation that you use. This is my liquid foundation. I absolutely love it. It's Maybelline Super Stay in Cocoa. And what you're going to do is you're going to do a 2-to-1. So you're going to need 2 parts moisturizer and 1 part foundation. So let's see how that works. What I do is, because I'm going to put mine in this 2-ounce container, I'm going to do 2 teaspoons of moisturizer. I already cleaned my hands and I sanitized the bowl, so that's good. Always sanitize your stuff with alcohol. That's what I did. So there's 1 part there. And then another one. It's not an exact science. I was low on the first one, so I just went a little over on the second one. And then you're going to use 1 part moisturizer. So you get that. Here we go. Sorry about that. There you go, get that in there. And I love to use tinted moisturizer. I don't usually use full foundation ever, but sometimes maybe in the summer I would. But in the winter, I always go with a tinted moisturizer because my face gets so dry in the winter, and I want the coverage. I don't need that much, but I also want the extra moisture that goes along with it too. So I use tinted moisturizer instead of straight foundation. And some foundation can be really drying too. So I like to do it that way. Once you get all that together, try to get all of it as much as I can in there. And I just stir it up. Let me see, let me get something to stir that with. I'm going to use a chopstick. I always have these laying around. Just stir it up really, really good. I try to get all the lumps out of the moisturizer and get it to a creamy consistency. There you go. And it's as easy as that. And this will really last all winter, because I don't usually use that much. And then I'll make some more. I usually make it seasonally. I'll make some more in the spring. And long season. So let me go get my spatula. And I'm going to transfer that into my container. So let's get this off. There we have it. It can get very messy if you don't try to control it, which I really don't. So just put it in a container. daughter has a virus, so she has a sore throat. I feel so bad for her. But she's getting better. If you hear hacking in the background. So there we have it. And there I have my Tinted Moisturizer. And then that will last pretty much the whole season. So there you have it. That's how you make Tinted Moisturizer. And if you go out and look in the stores for Tinted Moisturizer, they can get really, really expensive. So if you have a moisturizer that you absolutely love, use that. And be careful when you're looking for moisturizers, because if you make a tinted moisturizer with a moisturizer that has a high alcohol content, you're going to be completely sapping all the moisture out of your face, and you don't want that. So you want a moisturizer that has a lot of moisturizing qualities in it, and alcohol as the first ingredient is usually a sign to you that that is not a good way to go. So this is how you make your own tinted moisturizer. You can get moisturizer from KRC or anywhere else as long as it doesn't have a lot of alcohol in it. So there you have it. So I'm going to show you also how to make a brush cleaner for your makeup brushes. First you're going to need, I'm going to put all the ingredients up for you, but you're going to need 1 cup of distilled or purified water. I love making mine in mason jars because they have the measurements right on the side. So I already put the water in here. You're also going to need a 1/4 cup of alcohol. You can use 70%, above 70%. I like to use 91 because my husband likes 91, so I always have it in the house. So we have 91% alcohol. You're going to need a 1/4 cup of that. You're also going to, well, let me just put that in there now. Here's my 1/4 cup. There you go. And you're also going to need 1/2 teaspoon of, go away, seriously. 1/2 teaspoon of dishwashing detergent. What I do with it? Any dishwashing detergent is good. We have Ajax right now, so that's what I'm going to use. And you're going to need a 1/2 teaspoon of shampoo. What I use for my cleansing brush cleanser is clarifying shampoo. One, it's clear, and it's going to really clean your brushes. So I don't really use like a moisturizing shampoo. I just use a clarifying shampoo because that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to clarify my brushes, so that's what I do. So I just use a 1 teaspoon, and I fill halfway with each. Let's do half of this. Half shampoo. Oops. And then there you go, half of that, and then half of this to top it off. And I know it's a rudimentary way of measuring, but, and then I just pour that in there like that. Again, using fingers to get it all out. And then you're going to need, lastly, is 1 tablespoon. I should have a teaspoon. I'm sorry. I should have said a 1/2 tablespoon of each of those. Then you're going to need a full tablespoon of a leave-in conditioner. So I use for my hair is Infusium 23. So any leave-in conditioner that you use, the reason for that is that it really keeps your brushes, the brush hairs, whether it's natural hair or synthetic hair brush, it really conditions the hairs on the brush. So I put a tablespoon, I keep saying teaspoon, tablespoon of this in there. There you have it. And then take a different chopstick. Then you just mix it. Be careful though, you don't want it to be really sudsy, so just go really slow and mix it so as not to create bubbles. And I got this recipe and I've been using it for over a year, and it's really, really good. Now when you clean, I use this for daily. After I use my brushes, I just spray some of this on the brushes and wipe the brush against a paper towel, and it really gets all the makeup residue off of there. I got this recipe from Koren. I love him. Look him up. I'll put his YouTube address down in the bottom. Excuse me. And I put that down there for you to see, so you can see some of the other stuff that he does. He's truly amazing. So after you get that all mixed in, which it is, you're going to need a bottle. I choose this bottle. And to put your product in, because it's hard to use from a mason jar. And I use a spray tip, of course, and a funnel. I'm not really good at pouring or cutting or any of that stuff, so I always need assistance. You just fill your jar up. Again, you should go slower, but yeah, I didn't. Those bubbles will settle. And there you have it. Your own daily makeup brush cleanser. And again, this product in like a Sephora or any other kind of MAC counter, things like that, this is really, really expensive. But you can make tons of it. Like here, this will last a long time, and it doesn't cost you that much. I mean, alcohol costs like 97 cents or $1 at the dollar store. You always have like dishwashing detergent laying around, and Suave clarifying, that's like $1. And any leave-in conditioner that you use in your hair would be good. So it's not like you're hunting for this stuff, and you have water. So there you have it. So here we have your DIY brush cleanser and daily, tinted moisturizer for your face, in case you like that. I love it. And these are things that you can do yourself and save yourself a whole lot of money and customize it, because you know what type of shampoo you want to put in there, you know what type of leave-in conditioner. You choose your own moisturizer here, and you never go wrong with the color because you know what color that you use. So the moisturizer tend to not discolor your foundation. So there you have it. So you'll have coverage and moisture, and it's really, really important during the winter months that you keep your face hydrated, because it's really exposed to dry, cold air. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoy that, and bye. Talk to you guys later.